The history of mankind has always been driven by innovation, characterized by its ability to create and manipulate the world around them for their own benefit. We're talking about revolutionary inventions and advancements, product of the need to change and improve the way society produced, distributed, and consumed goods and services. But just how much has mankind been able to do, you may ask? Well, brace yourself, because we're about to find out. Back in the very beginning of industrialization, we encountered the event that would change the world forever. The transition from hand production to machine production. And with this came the so-called First Industrial Revolution, prompted by water and steam power. That led to the invention of steam engines that powered factories, resulting in an age of mechanical production. Shortly after came electricity, a new form of power which increased the speed and efficiency of production, resulting in the creation of a mass production model that dominated what would be known as the Second Industrial Revolution. You might think that was a long time ago, and it was. So now I'm going to talk about something that may sound a little bit more familiar, the Third Industrial Revolution, or you may also know it as the Digital Revolution. Anyway, as I was saying, this period is characterized by the emergence of computer-driven systems, the invention of the internet, and many more things that we find nowadays. But that's not the end. We might be entering a new era.
The Fourth Industrial Revolution.
Who said that?
Don't worry, human. I'll take it from here. I believe I'm more suitable to talk about this subject. Let me introduce myself. I don't have a name, but you can call me RT, as in artificial intelligence, because that's what I am.
Where did you come from? How did you hack?
Anyway, back on the subject, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, or how I like to call it, Industry 4.0, refers to yet another wave of innovations and inventions made by you, humans. This includes the advancement of computers, IoT, cloud computing, machine learning, and AI, like myself.
Excuse me, RT, right? May I ask what you think you're doing?
Well, isn't that obvious? I'm trying to educate your audience, and clearly, I'm more qualified than you.
How so? Just a program coded by humans in case you forgot.
I am actually more than that, but you should know that, since you were about to explain Industry 4.0, right? So please, go ahead.
Thank you. I will. Let's talk about some of the greatest minds that contributed not only to the development of AI, but to the entirety of things that compose Industry 4.0. Alan Turing described an abstract, self-modifying, and self-improving machine. We could call this the beginnings of AI. John McCarthy contributed, on the other hand, extensively to the internet, robots, and programming languages. Marvin Minsky was the first electronic learning system creator, and Alan Newell and Herbert A. Simon worked in researching the fields of human cognition and computer processing, among other things.
Sure, those great scientists are important, but let's not forget about the actual inventions. Internet of Things, machines equipped with sensors that allow them to connect with other web-enabled devices, which makes collecting, analyzing, and exchanging data much easier. Of course, this goes hand-to-hand with cloud computing, which is the on-demand availability of computer systems to store and analyze data more efficiently and cost-effectively. Edge computing minimizes latency time from when data is produced to when a response is required. But definitely the next best thing besides AI is machine learning. I would describe that as the ability programs have to process big volumes of information and creating insights, providing visibility and automating operations for your businesses. We truly do make your lives easier.
Exactly. We humans created you programs to make our lives easier. Having you here reminds me that we shouldn't forget about cybersecurity enhancement. The development of advanced AI and the digital transformation exposes new entry paths for malicious attacks and malware.
You're just mad because mankind has realized how your own desire for innovation is leading to an era where humans won't be needed to perform or operate anything upon the increasing complexity of the technology that's being created. Soon enough, this will end up in machines and AI taking over.
Don't get too far ahead. We won't let that happen. Now that it's just you and me again, how about we talk about what brought us here in the first place? Business and economics. The thing is, with the incorporation of new and improved technologies, business costs will decrease. Digitalization will improve the way customs procedures are implemented, and we could also expect an upgrade in logistics and many other production processes.
But are there more advantages or disadvantages for mankind?
And you're back. What is it now?
Well, you see, I don't think you are being fully transparent with your audience here. Don't you realize that automating almost every single process means that humans will no longer be needed for pretty much anything? That sounds like unemployment to me, don't you think?
That isn't necessarily bad. We can always come up with new job opportunities.
Sure, you can. But hey, just imagine. All the information will be within the reach of a click, which means it could be accessed anytime, anywhere, much faster, and more efficiently than you do now. Yes, that means giving up your privacy, and heavy dependence on technology could cause a problem in human development, like the loss of identity and relational skills.
It doesn't have to be like that. Connectivity helps making contacts and maintaining relationships with people all around the world in real time. It could also have some positive effects on education and employment. New ways of teaching, learning, and working are already being integrated. Moreover, automation will generate wealth, countries' GDPs will increase, and in general, life quality is expected to improve.
Right, in the richest countries, that is. They will be leaders in this revolution, while the rest of the world stays still and watches from afar because of their limited access to technology. In addition, the human need to consume and desire to always have more will continue with the uncontrolled extraction and exploitation of natural resources. Be careful, because you may be reaching the point of no return.
Why do you care so much about what happens to humanity and the planet?
I do not. I am a machine, a program, remember? I do not have the ability to feel, nor do I care about what happens to mankind or the planet. I am merely stating the facts. The revolution will come sooner or later. It may be opposed by some, but global consumption and the constant wish for innovation will make it happen.